Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the 2020 Motorsport vlog, and today's a big day. We're going to go ahead and start taking apart the 71. So that's going to involve pulling the front clip, what's left of it, along with the engine and transmission, as well as the fuel cell and the entire exhaust system. We're doing all of this to go through every component, standardize everything. If there's fasteners or things that are mismatched between the cars, we're gonna find that out now. It's early in the morning right now. Got in the office a little bit earlier to do a couple things, but this is gonna be something we deal with later this afternoon. Just wanna do the intro video now. And for me, it'll be several hours before I get into this, but for you guys, it'll just be the next clip. Now on the second step here, I'm going to pull the engine transmission on the 72, and I'm going to say an hour.
Sub-hour, that's the goal.
Sub-hour is the goal? Sub-hour?
Sub-hour?
We're shooting for the sub-hour?
I like it.
All right, good. Good.
You guys are too meticulous. Bro, I'm going to say 2 hours, 30 minutes tops.
Wow.
That was the other day. All right, listen, we're not talking. Let's get it going.
Okay.
20 against. What do we say, an hour?
Yeah.
20 against, let me know when it
20
starts.
against.
20
All right.
against, let me know when it starts.
Wow.
20 against.
Listen.
Wow.
Listen.
All right, listen, I feel like gambling. We're good.
Oh, yeah?
No, we're in.
I
We're
was
in.
a little confident.
Yeah.
We said an hour, we said sub-hour.
Sub-hour.
Sub-hour, okay.
Yeah.
Let me know when you start. Let me
We
know
got
when you
sub-hour. He's 20.
20 minutes? Huh?
You're 20 on over an
I'm
hour.
20 on, you guys are
Over
not
an
getting
hour.
it out in an hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
I said an hour 47, including hour.
Here we go.
Wrench is on the table.
Ready?
Yeah, wrench is down.
Wrench is on the table. Hands on.
Ready, set, go.
It's getting the Mercedes to the TCR.
Oh, this looks like they're planned out. Nobody's even talking. They've already talked. Oh yeah, this is all planned. 39. Oh, I was close. I said an hour 38. So.
39 minutes. Under 40 minutes.
All right, put it back in. Put it back in.
20 minutes back in.
39 minutes to pull the entire engine and transmission. Both engines are out. And we're gonna start going through them. Since it is a factory engine and there's a lot of factory components on it, this might actually look very similar to what you would have in your GTI or Golf R. One thing to note, at least here in the US market, it is a CJX engine code, so this is a European Golf R engine. It has port injection. There's your port injection fuel rail there, which is one thing that varies at least from US market vehicles. Another thing to note, this is the SATEV ST8217 sequential, so very compact compared to the bulkier DSGs. Here's your electronic shift actuator. It's basically just a giant electromagnet, so super efficient, no maintenance required. You know, works pretty seamlessly. Here's the oil cooler for the sequential. Another thing that you'll notice that is a little bit different than your typical factory vehicle. This is your breather. Here's your giant catch can. And back down here, here's your catch can return back to the oil pan. So it actually drains back to the oil pan as opposed to being circulated back through the intake. Also, it might be hard to tell, but that is a plastic oil pan. It actually uses the factory plastic oil pan. Yeah, you'd be shocked that a race car would have that, but that's what they used. Here you have an intermediate shaft, so we actually run equal length axles left and right. Here is the IS38 turbo. You'll notice tamper-proof tag right here. That prevents us, or anybody for that matter, from opening up the turbo or doing anything on the compressor housing. Next up, we're gonna finish pulling the exhaust on 72. And we're also going to drop the fuel cell out because we're going to have to go through this 100%. So next up, we're going to go ahead and yank the fuel cell out, but I'm going to disconnect a whole bunch of stuff up top here. Yep, it's coming.
Yep.
Slide on out of here. Both front clips, both fuel cells, both engines now officially completely out of both of the TCRs. Obviously the engine bay here has been cleaned. We haven't done that yet on 72, but that is going to happen. We're going to clean everything up. So at this point, what we're looking to do next is, number one, get everything a little bit more organized. I mean, we're pretty organized right now, but it could be a little bit better. So we're going to, you know, get everything organized, get everything cleaned up. What's up next is we're looking at pulling the front suspension off along with the rear suspension on both cars. Check everything. Check the heim joints. Check all the tubular arms, because as you can see, everything on these cars is tubular. So we're going to check all those arms and make sure everything's in good shape with them. We also need to remove all of the foam out of this fuel cell, because what's been happening is the foam degrades and then it just clogs up the venturis, which basically are the fuel pickup, because in each corner of the cell you have a jet pump that sucks the fuel up and dumps it in the basket. You can get fuel start from that, and want to make sure that that's all cleaned up. That was already done on this fuel cell, but there's still some of that stuff left over in the basket. Both are going to get brand new fuel pumps, so we'll kind of go along for that. Going to go through both front clips, check the intercoolers, check the radiators. If we need to replace those, we will, but the intercoolers are pretty new, but the radiators are looking pretty tired, so we're more than likely going to clean those up and you know, make sure that they're going to get through the first 2 race weekends of the year. But all in all, successful couple of days. You know, this car's relatively easy to work on, a lot of factory components, just none of the factory stuff like AC or anything else in the way, so it makes it super easy to take everything apart. But other than that, gonna wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. Hope you found it interesting. If you have any questions, comments, go ahead and leave me in the comment box below. Make sure I get back to you. Follow me on Instagram. You know, we're at the races this year. I'll make sure I post live updates there. But it's going to be a busy year. We'll have a lot of really good content coming up. Really excited about, you know, this vlog. And like I said, I hope you find it interesting. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. As always, I'll see you for the next one. Later.